First of all, we're going to go ahead and clear this up. Your name's Graham Saiko, but everybody calls you Saiko, right?
Yes, sir. I would say I can't. The only people that call me by my first name are my parents, so Saiko's fine.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about the recruiting process for you. Talk a little bit about South Carolina and what are some of the reasons that you chose to be a Gamecock.
I mean, the recruiting process, it's very taxing with all the phone calls and stuff that you get, and the coaches at Tallahassee did a great job of getting me in touch with the right schools and talking to a bunch of good schools and stuff. But South Carolina came in and Coach Holbrook and did most of the recruiting with me, and he did a great job and told me all the great things about South Carolina. Obviously, I knew from their prestige, winning the last 2 national championships, that this is a great baseball program. And when I came here on my visit, and I saw and met the guys, and met the coaches, I could tell they were good people and some people you can trust and people I'd want to be around for 2 years. And like I said, there's no better opportunity than getting to come play baseball for South Carolina.
When did you come up on a visit? What were some of the things you did? Were you able to go to a game and so forth?
Yeah, I believe they played. It was Tuesday, Wednesday when I was here. I think it was the Davidson game, maybe. I think it was here. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, LB Danzler hosted me, and he took me around, just hung out with some of the guys. They showed me what a practice, what a typical day of practice was like, and and I got to go through all the pregame routine and see what that was like, and I mean, like I said, everything here is first class. They handle everything great, and after seeing all that, it made it hard to not want to come here and play.
All right. And well, talk a little bit about yourself as a baseball player. You've been playing shortstop down in JUCO. What are some of the things you do well, in the field, and talk a little bit about your versatility, some things you can do there.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to say. Is the biggest thing. Just being versatile, being able to play more in one position. That can always help. And I had a great year swinging the bat this year. And I'll just play the game the right way. I think is the best way to play baseball. Hustle, steal bases, just do whatever it takes to win. And like I said, at this level, it's not all about swinging the bat anymore. You got to be good in the field. And luckily I had a very good year in the field and only made 9-10 errors or something like that, and over 200 attempts. So my coach is down at Tallahassee. He was a big infield guy, and we got our 300 to 400 ground balls every day. So I have him to thank down there, for turning me into such a good infielder, and I think that really helped, getting me the opportunity to come play here. And
yourself as a hitter, how would you describe yourself when you're up at the plate? You're going to hit for some power. You're going to put the ball on the ground and run. What do we expect from you at the plate?
There's a little bit of power. Every once in a while. There's not a whole lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm more gap to gap, doubles hitter. Line drives. I try to just hit a bunch of line drives. I understand. I'm not a big power hitter. I'm not going to hit 12 home runs like LB and Christian do. And I just go up there and like I said, just try to be versatile, handle the bat well, be able to bunt, hit and run, just do whatever the coaches ask you to do, and then like I said, just go up there and try to hit line drives and hit the ball hard.
You're playing for the Blowfish this summer. What are some of the things that you really want to focus on and to get better at?
Like I said, baseball is a game where there's always something to get better at. I want keep working as an infielder and get better. Because obviously Coach Tanner and the coach really are high on defensive. Being able to play defense and being a good defensive player, and then obviously you just want to get your at bats and continue your good approach at the plate. Work on whatever whether it be hitting the ball the other way, you're turning on the inside pitch, or just to use summer ball to get ready for fall ball and to come in and hopefully get an opportunity to hopefully play next year.
Y'all are about 12 games in. How do you feel like you've done so far?
Obviously, I've had a couple rough games and I've had some good games, but for the most part, being Wood Bat Summer League, and this is a very good summer league. The pitching's been good so far. I'm not happy with the number of errors I've made. Obviously, I think it's too much personally, but like I said, hopefully I'd like to have a few more wins. Obviously, the record's not what I think it should be, but overall it's been a good summer. The coaches are great, the guys are great, and I can't complain about anything that's happened so far since I've been here.
All right, and the team just left to go out to Omaha. How excited are you to see those guys? I know you're living with LB Danzler. Do you feel like you're already kind of a part of it a little bit already?
That's I'm really happy for the guys. LB came home and he was on cloud 9 about everything. And it's just awesome. Going to Omaha. That's one of the reasons I came here, because I want the same opportunity. I want to be able to do that in the next 2 years. And I mean, but yeah, I mean, like you said, you know, it's awesome for them. And on one hand, it's tough though, because you know I want to be in there playing, you know, going to Omaha with them and everything. But I mean, it's cool to actually be here and you know, see them win a super regional and be, you know, being around the guys when they get to experience it. You know, just makes that next year, you know, that much more anticipated.